YouTube, how the fuck you doing? Hey guys, this is part 2 of Inside the Mind of Nadeshot. It's scores tied 3-3, it's up to 6, Gamebattles SnD. And you guys can see I pushed into red again. And I did the same rush. And I went straight up into this building just because I know that if I did not wait at those stairs and if I did wait at those stairs and I did kill someone, that'd have been fine, but since I pushed, that guy didn't see me, and he assumed that I went a different route and didn't go there. So he started taking shots and found. I flanked around, killed him, and then just waited around, waited for another guy, and sure enough, he came streaming around the corner, and I picked up 2 easy kills at found. Now, as you guys can see, I'm just holding top red just because we have 2 or 3 down at this point. There's 3 dead right now, and we have full control blue side, so at this point I'm just looking for this straddler. As you guys can see, I see that he's back red, and I don't chase him, as you guys notice, because we have 4 alive, and you don't chase. There's no point. And at this point, I'm just sitting in a spot where I know I can see him if he goes across. Sitting in the corner and just watching across the street, and sure enough, he does jump down and get the kill, and we're going to go into the 6th round? No, 7th. No, 8th round. We're going into the 8th round. So I picked up 3 kills that round, relatively easy, just controlling red side by myself. You know, you'll get a hang of it after a while. It's just knowing what to do in the right situations. As you guys know, I'm going to push over to red side at the beginning, like I always do. Still rocking the FMAS class. And we have 3 going blue side, and one of my teammates gets taken out right away. So automatically we're down 4-3. I didn't see anybody cross in the red, so I'm not sure where anybody's at. I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit. And let me show you something. Right now, there's only 1 alive. And we know that he's at bar side. And I noticed that sitting behind this car isn't the best idea. So what I do is I switch over to this blue side where I'm not as visible. And as you guys can see in the top left of my screen, I can see if he were to cross over to red side. Whenever you're in a 2v1 situation or a 1v1 situation, you want to position yourself so that you can see basically the 2 sides of the map, A side and B side, and you'll know if he crosses to either side. In this case, my teammate got the kill, so I didn't have to worry about much. But either way, I put myself in a good position to clutch the round, even if my teammate were to die, just because there wasn't that much time left on the clock, and they had to plant the bomb. And as you guys can see, I got away without throwing the nade, and this guy was waiting to see if I was there. He waited for the pre-aim, and I still killed him. And then I kind of assumed that someone would be looking for me since the red dot popped up and I killed his teammate, and sure enough, there was a guy bottom bar, and I took him out. And now like I said, I'm back to just controlling red side again. I've taken control of this entire match. I'm setting the tempo, I'm setting the pace, and both my teammates die here, which is kind of upsetting because whenever I play with teammates, the one thing I say in Search and Destroy is stay alive. And I know offense is kind of hard, but dying at the same time, it never helps. But check this nade out. I know there's a guy top blue, and so I try and throw the nade, and it turns out that I peg him with it, get the kill. And I'm assuming this last guy is blue side, and the bomb is down on B bomb, and I don't have much time. So what I usually go for is I never really plant in Search and Destroy. I'm assuming that this guy knows that the bomb is down at this B site. And this is what's going through my mind right now. If I go up to this bomb, or I just kind of search around the vicinity for him, I'll probably find him. And I fake plant, hopefully I can bait him. But then I hear that stun on A side, so I'm trying to look over on red side, and I get kind of fucked over. Usually I can clutch 1v1s in that sort of situation, and usually there's the method to my madness, and that usually works. But that time I don't think the guy was as smart a player as I assumed he was. Usually I'm used to watching MLG players and waiting to bait them, but oh well. And I kind of just want to switch up the pace. This is literally the first time I've gone blue side in a long ass time. So I get hit markers on this guy, my teammate cleans him up, and I get the assist. And I call that out to him. Make sure you call out, hey, that's the guy I was shooting at. You know, you got him. Now there's 3 more. We don't know where they're at. I toss a white wall just because, you know, maybe someone was lingering. And this guy pushes up the army truck, and I get out of there because I know I'm not going to win that gunfight since there's so many head spots. And this guy must have flanked around our spawn. I fast forwarded just because I died, but we ended up winning the match. I hope you're enjoying the series. I actually really enjoy talking about this because I love Search and Destroy, and I love showing you guys what's going through my mind. I hope you enjoy it. Thumbs up if you do. More to come. YouTube. We'll see if I can later.